the TD on his.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You got here we go, son. 551, 12 goes.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
319,
Back to throw is Fields. Quick throw taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him.
5.
Here we go. Easy. One strike.
To throw is Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Press, one strike. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down. 1st down just shy of the marker.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
222. EQ.
They go play action with Fields. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it is recovered by the Bengals. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 2, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He's gonna be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. Non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
go.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Delta. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And they bring him down.
Yeah, wait, man, we break the turn.
25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Hey, Come on, son.
And the Jets first down.
Right.
Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up. Here we go. Move the gate. Up. Tonight.
Fields. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Here we go. 58, you see that?
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Tonight.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal.
Touch right. Tonight.
Here's Fields. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
319. Extend. Go.
Fields from the gun on third down. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there third and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it.
They ain't never caught a ball like that. They ain't never like.
Read, touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 2, ready? Let's get set. Right 80.
Travel start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
For the right side here, pass is caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end and across the open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow to throw. He is
play on that previous down. Nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
One, ready? Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. First down, Fields. And it's caught aside by Taylor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. Listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets first down.
First down. Gain of 14.
19 seconds. Nice.
Throwing is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
319, right side. Hey, Cam. Side.
Fields now on 2nd down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. 319, right side. Hey, Cam. Side.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A dive and a Fields. Incredible.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's get set.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Crazy. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
We'll go back to Etienne on first down.
At the Jets' 36-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 2, ready?
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow now. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That one, take it in. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
To throw is Fields. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? They get the former first-rounder Olufashinu. Both teams Things look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 10 at the 30.
Second down. It's Fields. They had a defender draped all over him. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Makes the score. Eagles 28, Jets 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
West right in.
A first down throw for Fields. Going up top. Now right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
Here we go.
line.
Once again, it's Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what defense gives it a different look.
ETN now on 1st and 10. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd down. Burrow. He'll find pace. That's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
The pass rush.
They're going to all miss that for a minute.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. And once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And he missed it.
10 miles per hour. That ball should have been terrible.
This will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Fields. Forced to his right. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bengals have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yards.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Gun. Got. 180.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Mozzie Smith working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
And this is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play, and now they follow it up by allowing a sack. So it's about as bad a 2-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Yep, here we go.
Play action now for Fields. This one complete.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Yeah, 2 people on the same direction.
5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
11. Here we go, son. Up, let's go. 319, good snap.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Alpha. No muss, no muss. Right.
Fields now on the run to the right. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt.
Let's do the same thing, man. All your blades never cost me.
Both teams ready to go.
Also, grass.
This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Awesome.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80. Right 12. Stop.
Now Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Offline, ready? Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point.
Thank you for calling. We can help you save on a new auto insurance plan. To speak to an agent and get free quotes, please listen carefully to the following options. If you currently have auto insurance, press 1. If you do not have auto insurance, press 2. For all other issues, including support on an existing policy, press 9.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
This line is for new insurance plans only. For help on your current policy, please call your insurer directly. Interested in better and more affordable insurance? Press 1.
Angel. Here we go.
First down. Fields. Quick throw. Take
Oh,
it
you
in.
do. That's your main guy right there, bro.
First down. Gain of 9.
Shut that down,
Catch
man.
on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. There's that man again. Another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline.
That's the main point, right there, the middle.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, it's another
Get off. That's your main guy.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run for it with Paul. And he is going to have a Jets first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Don't jump.
Fields to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Jets have a first down.
No first down.
That's another Jets first down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From 31, here's 2nd and 9. He'll let one go down the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
Hey, 10. Here we go. All right.
Pistol snap back to Fields. That one incomplete.
Nick Harper, beat your main guy. That's your main receiver.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Up, let's go. Here we go. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Fields to throw for it. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Now you know my
It's
name.
not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So there's a Achilles.
And the Bengals going to have a first down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. in a moment. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Thank you for calling Group.
Got to
Press
consider
1
this
for
an
roadside
absolute
assistance.
must-stop
2 for a
defensively.
class only claim.
It's 3rd down.
Otherwise, stay on the line for
Up
more.
the middle, here's ETN. They work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Please be advised this call is being monitored and recorded
He
for
missed
business and
it
quality
from
purposes.
short range.
To make sure we get you to the right department, please tell us.
And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Jump clear. Hey, K. Shot.
Throwing is Fields. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
EQ. Here we go. Stop.
Fields. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Stop.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
Mike, We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We'll line up for a two-point conversion.
Here we go. One final play. Rush to his left, and that is incomplete. Well done by the defense, and this is going to stay a two-possession game. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Step by 17 and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby.